Guys, you are now watching a clip from the Fellas podcast. You can listen to the full podcast exclusively on Spotify for free. So make sure to head over there, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed, and follow the podcast.
We know all the Love Island secrets pretty much now.
I would say, like, it's not scripted.
Spill as much as you can, 'cause we already probably know.
It's not scripted or produced, but I personally think it's what's the word that I can use? Like, malleable you are to a producer. Oh. So they would say to me, for example, I'd mention because you're wearing a mic all the time, and obviously they write down every fucking word you said, and know that they're bookers
people
or something.
logging it,
loggers. That's not bookers, not getting booked. And I mentioned to Lucinda, one of my friends from the show, and I was like, I think I fancy Toby, you know. And she was like, yeah, well, you know. Anyways, about a few hours later, we had a challenge. He was partnered up with this girl, Kaz, and they were, you know, had their first kiss, and it was going really well. Cute. And then one of the producers pulled me before the challenge, because obviously every challenge you have to snog a boy. Yeah. And she was like, so you're snogging Toby? And I was like, what? Because obviously I didn't know anyone had heard. She was like, you're snogging, you only want to snog Toby. You don't want to snog anyone else. And I was like,
wow. So they start they start feeding it.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to snog. But obviously I wouldn't have done it if I didn't want to. And I thought, fuck it, it's good TV. No one knows it's coming. So I just snogged him.
That's wild, man. So is everyone in there really aware of, because for me, like, the first week you're probably hyper aware that you're on TV, but then it must get to a point where you almost forget that you are on TV. Or were you the whole time you were there, like, just super aware of it?
I don't know whether it's you forget you're on TV because there's cameras everywhere. You're very, like, you can see there was like people in boxes manning them like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And wait, do they, like, if shit's going down, you can see them like pan over to someone who's like, shit's going down over there.
Going over there. Yeah. Or they got this massive camera that was on like a car, and every time you knew it was coming, you're like, someone's getting dumped tonight, and then everyone would be like, oh my god, who's getting dumped? Yeah.
This was like the dumping car.
The dumping car, it would come over, and you'd all know you was getting, someone was getting dumped. But I wouldn't say you was aware, but towards the end, you're just so Love Islanded. Yeah. That's just who you are.
When you came out of the show and you looked at your Instagram, how many followers did you have?
A mil?
A lot. You had 1 million. What did you have before you went in?
1,000.
Fuck.
What did you do before you went on the line?
I worked in the city. I worked for a big investment company.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I worked in investment sales, and then I did their like digital marketing. Yeah. So I did
you
all
had
that.
an affair with your boss, didn't you?
No, I didn't have an affair.
Oh, was this?
He wasn't my boss.
Were you the girl with the? Oh my god!
It was on her VT.
Oh yeah, and you said, "Oh yeah, like, I sleep with my boss." Oh wait, yeah.
What you?
I forgot you were that person.
That.
No, you did.
I don't know.
I can't believe. So right, you know how every year at the beginning of Love Island they show you like the intros. Everyone they're like, "Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm from blah blah blah. I work in an investment bank, and a fun fact about me is that I slept with my boss."
I did not say that. You need to quote it.
No. I've seen this. It was something about married men.
Yeah.
It was married men.
Right, you've seen it. We needed it.
I'm watching it and thinking, this girl's a fucking dog.
She loves it.
I put it to bed. No, what I said. I feel like now people know me. Like, I just chat shit and I like just say things. You know, I'm a bit of an attention seeker. Yeah, just mad things. Anyways, I was doing my VT. So the story was, I worked in the city and I met this man. And
An older man?
Yeah, he was older. I think I was 23 and he was 32.
Kids? Wife?
Yeah.
Both. Double whammy.
Double whammy. But I didn't know.
Truthfully.
I had no idea. He didn't have a wedding ring on.
Okay.
So anyways, I met him at work. I remember I went to go and visit his office. He wasn't my boss. My boss was fucking clapped. It would never get him. But I met him and I remember going back to the office and I was like, I've just met the love of my life. Like, I now believe in love at first sight. And he didn't message me and I was like, that's so weird. Like, he didn't ask my number. I thought we were really in love with each other. And then like a few days had passed and I was thinking, oh my God, he actually just was entertaining me for the sake of entertaining me. And then I got a LinkedIn message.
What? He dropped you on LinkedIn, yeah?
LinkedIn.
What did he say? Just like, hey girl, that CV looks crazy. You're wilding out. I just see you got gold DMV.
So what? There's a little connection in it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I got a connection and a message. I can't remember what it said, you know. Can't remember, and he was messaged me and then he emailed me the next day because obviously you could find it on the internet, and then he emailed me because I didn't reply because I didn't check my LinkedIn, and then he emailed like, hey, send you a message on LinkedIn. I think he asked my number. Yeah. Anyways, we started chatting and then he was taking me on all these dates, you know, in the city, had a bit of money, we were going to all these nice places. beers, nice hotels. Anyways, then I was walking back in like after like a lunch date or something, and my manager and his manager saw us, and he was like, oh, what were you doing with whatever his fucking name is? And I was like, oh, like, we've gone for lunch. And he was like, does his wife and kids know? I was like,
oh no.
and I was so embarrassed, but I also didn't want him to think I was having an affair. And I was like, yeah, I'm friends with her. And I was thinking, oh my God.
You liar.
I like
I
that.
didn't know what to do because I didn't want to be like, oh my God, no, I'm having an affair or something. I just like, melted.
Question: does his wife now know?
No, I don't think
You
so.
never got an update on
She
that?
might be watching
I
right
saw
now.
a mutual friend in Ibiza last year, and we sent them a selfie. But I think he just ignored it.
Yeah, he knew.
Imagine the anxiety he has every time he sees my face. Because one day I might just put his name out
I wonder if him and her watched.
I know, imagine if she was like, oh my God,
series.
Chloe's my favourite. She loves Married Men. I love Married Men too.
So did you ever shag this guy or not?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's what we call city dogs.
Yeah.
You know about city dogs?
it a
City boys.
Was
City
it
boys.
was it a first night job?
No.
Third
Are
night.
you a first night? Yeah, you are a first night. person.
Sometimes.
Fucking hell, Cal.
No.
guy's
Do you
a
want to
dog.
know why? It's because we went on a night out the other day.
Oh my God, don't
she-
tell
Whoa.
anyone about anything that came out of my mouth that
Yeah,
night.
and she was saying some crazy.
You took a guy home? Or not a night?
No.
Was that the night where I was meant to go?
Yeah, but you were busy. I don't know why you didn't come
No, I
out.
was just in bed. I was like, fuck, I ain't getting up. And then Elliot texted me like, no, you gotta get up, man. Chloe's coming. I was like, more reason to stay inside. No, but I knew if
because
you
Don't like
we were
you.
celebrating
Yeah,
the launch
we
of your
were.
new show.
and I knew
Yeah.
if you were going, I'd be like, fuck, I know she likes to get fucked up. I'll end up absolutely
You do like to get fucked
because
up.
once I've
What
had
else
one
is there
drink.
to do? You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
true. It's
I
true.
just love having a good time. No, I didn't bring anyone back that night. No.
But we were celebrating the launch of Chloe versus the World, which is your brand new show. Congratulations to you and to Chip for designing the set.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
believe
Do you like
that.
your set?
I love my set.
No problem,
Don't you
no
think
problem.
everyone just says it's sick?
Yeah, it does look amazing.
Everyone says it's so good.
Yeah, and
People
it's off
proud.
to a stormer. The
It
first
is,
episode
yeah.
is
Is it
like
really
bang. It's
good?
done really well.
Yeah,
Good.
it's absolutely bad.
I haven't watched it yet. I actually need to
What
watch
is
it.
wrong with
I was in,
you?
well, I've been
He's
busy,
in- he's
haven't
in
I?
Korea, isn't
But
he?
now
Like-
that I'm
YouTube
back,
in Korea.
now I'm back, I'm going to tune in.
Not like there was a long flight to watch it or anything.
Yeah, no, of
No,
course.
Right, yeah.
it was either that or Succession, you know? A man's got to choose.
The first one was with Millie.
Yeah.
And you live with her, right?
Yeah, we live together. We lived together since October last
that
year.
must be chaos.
We live in a frat house. It's actually
Right. Wait, what-
disgusting.
Wait, is it just you two that live together?
Yeah.
So how's it a frat house?
We
Or it's just like you guys are just always out, it's just
We're
calling?
always out, or like
Parties.
people, like parties.
Always
I feel
blokes
like
round.
I had there's no always. I'm fucking not saying anything about boys on another podcast. I swear to God.
Wait, why not?
Because on my one,
Yeah.
someone stitched me up with the questions. I think it might have been Lewis, and it was like, "What are your worst habits?" Brackets bringing boys back. I've got one back, right?
Yeah.
But because of how it was said and the way I answered, it sounded like I bring people back all the fucking time. So, like, the person I was speaking to messaged me and it was like, you fucking whore, but blocked
Wait.
me. Blocked me. I was
What?
like,
Your
oh.
first episode got you blocked?
Yeah.
Off to
Lewis has got blood in his hands, man.
Got me blocked, and then boys that are like, have known, like from before, were like, wow, is that what you're like? You don't paint that picture. And I was like, I know.
Because I'm not, I promise.
Yeah,
That was not
one
me.
night.
I don't know, I was just doing it was just funny in the video.
I really hope he's not seeing that video,
Who?
who I brought back that time.
Oh, right,
We
yeah.
were seeing each other for like a month, so it's not bad.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think, you know what, me and Chip have had our fair share of things we shouldn't
I
have
can't see
said
that.
on the podcast.
all the time.
I think I go home and I
All the
get
time.
fucking bollocks.
Oh, do
But you know
by your missus.
Oh.
Oh, do you?
like that. When I get in through the door, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm always on some crazy shit. I get always